Hello, my name is Chaplain Abram Staten, and I will be going over the solicitation for the Lewis North Chapel audio equipment upgrade. So just going to go over just some of the basic needs and some of the layouts and structure of things that we already have. So let's get started. So our current audio board, we're looking for to upgrade this board to a digital board, which has all the EQs and effects and things that we need. As you can see, all the connections and cables are already hooked up, and we'll look at the patch bays and the switches for everything. Also, we'd like to point out the projector VGA setup and patch is already switched, so we'll show you that. One of the computers that we use will also have a Mac computer here at the time of the installment. Also, we'd like to give you a glimpse of the patch bay setups and some of the amplifiers that we have here. Our current mic system, which of course this will be updated and actually put inside the rack so it can be used properly, but a power source that this will all be replaced and or added to as well. All right, I want to take you to the stage now, where a lot of the setups will be. The stage has six different patch bays that include monitor outlets and mic outlets in each patch bay, which hooks up to the board that we currently show you. I'll show you another one. Also a power source. This will be also the area where the music equipment will be set up to include the keyboards and the organ and the bass amp that we also have in the setup. We'll do inner ear monitor systems for the musicians, cut down on clutter, and also we will have the stage extended ourselves so that we'll be able to case, shield, and cover up the drums and mic them as well. Which again, we also have the patch bays, and so we can cover it up without any additional work. This is a overview from the stage out into the audience of the setup of the room that we're covering for sound. I also want to point out the lights that are already connected, as well as the projector, and we'll look at those in a little bit. But the lights that will need to be readjusted. Focus more on the stage for a better visual view. The light has two light switches that are already connected. Here's one's electrical light switch, and the other one is in the back in the sound booth. We're going to take a look at the projectors. So that's the current projector that needs to be replaced. Also, you will see the cables and stuff that's already connected to the patch bay, which is located, the hub is located back in the sound booth. And you can see that that projector points to the screen that's already set up. So we just want to make sure that we get high quality resolution, best looms possible, highest looms and resolution we can get to that screen. And then you also see the other projector. There's already an electricity source and the hub already there, all cables connected. All we have to do is screw it up, plug it in, and there's that projection board right there. So the back projector will probably do need to be adjusted to a smaller and a wide lens versus the front projector. As you can see there, we pointed to that stage shot right there in the middle. All right, let's look at the power sources. Well, while we're here, let's look at the speakers. So the speaker setup, there's one there, one in the center, and one there. So I'll show you the power source, how the speakers are set up. We are looking to have subwoofers put in, and those speakers move a little more forward to get better quality sound to cover this room with using three-way speakers. So we will adjust the two speakers on the end, move them forward, add a subwoofer, and still have the middle speaker either attached to or upgraded as well. I also want to point out that there are speaker connectors throughout the stage as well. So made for full monitors, which we do have full monitors, and that will be hooked up as well as EQ'd or subwoofers or whatever needs to be plugged in to get adequate sound. I apologize for bad lagging. I will take some pictures and add that to the video to get a better look. But here are our power amps, QSAs. There's a QSA CX702. There are two of those, two CX168, two of those, three of those, and then the QSC CXCO2V. There's also a Furman power source, and you can see all the other cool stuff in the I/O system set up. And I will show you the back of this setup. Light's getting a little bit better in here, so I'll go back and re-look at that again. So these are the cables that are already patched through. There is one cable here that will need to be just repatched. They somehow synced all three speakers together in one channel, which is not good sound, but we better splice those and redistribute those fully. As you see, we're not technically using all the QSCs like we should, so we'll excuse me, upgrade that. You can see all the additional ports and stuff that we have open. So this should be fairly simple to hook up and go through. Cables and cords are already ran. We just have to just update again some cables and adjust. And we'll look at the QSAs from the front one more time. It's a air condition for the system already. So I'll just take you down to that. A little bit closer. There you go. Because of the program that's set up, we don't have all the instruments set up, but where these chairs are will be, you see the drums will have two additional keyboards, a guitar amp, and a bass amp that will be hooked up to the system. The purchase order, the contract does include a bass amp that will be used for monitors, but all musicians will have inner ear systems to avoid clutter on the stage. And then also we'll be EQing all the microphones, all the monitors for the service, so that way everything will be set in scenes. So for each choir or group or each service that's held here will be set by scenes. I'll do one more overview of the building, and then you can see the solicitation for any other details that you need and contacts for any questions that you have.